The old Victorian house held its breath, each shadow a lung filled with dust and decay. Light struggled through grime-caked windows, barely illuminating the shrouded forms of forgotten furniture. Cobwebs, like ghostly lace, draped every corner, every forgotten relic of a life long past. The camera moves with a creeping slowness, a silent observer in this forgotten place. It settles on Sarah, her face a mask of anxious concentration. Her eyes are wide, fixed on a point just beyond the frame. Listening, she listens to a silence that isn't silent at all. A quiet filled with the faintest, most unsettling of sounds. A whisper, like dry leaves skittering across pavement, has begun to curl at the edges of her hearing. A secret meant only for her. The house watches and waits as the first thread of unease is woven into the oppressive stillness. Sarah pushes herself to her feet, the floorboards groaning in protest under her weight. She moves through the darkened hallways, a solitary figure adrift in an ocean of shadows. Her own shadow stretches and contorts behind her, a grotesque twin mimicking her every hesitant step. The whispers follow, no longer at the edge of hearing, but now a constant, sibilant companion. They are words without form, suggestions without meaning, yet they carry a weight that presses down on her, chilling the air she breathes. A porcelain doll, propped on a dusty shelf, tilts its head almost. Book slides from a table in the periphery, landing with a soft thud that echoes like a gunshot in a profound quiet. Each subtle disturbance, each inexplicable movement, serves as a punctuation mark to the insidious chorus that has taken root in her mind. The whispers escalate, a rising tide of venomous sound. They are everywhere now, coming from the walls, the floor, the very air itself. They are no longer faint, but a cacophony of overlapping, malicious voices, clawing at her sanity. Sarah clutches her head, her fingers digging into her scalp as if to physically block out the torment. Her eyes, wide with a terror that has finally bloomed into full-blown madness, dart around the room. The voices mock her, promise her, threaten her, for a single, heart-stopping moment. The camera catches it to flicker at the edge of the frame. A shape, dark and amorphous, a coagulation of the shadows that inhabit this house, hangs in the air before vanishing. It is a fleeting glimpse, but it is enough. The source of the whispers has shown its face, and it is a face of pure dread. Silence returns to the house, but it is a changed silence, heavy with the memory of sound. The whispers have faded, receding like a malevolent tide, but the air still hums with their lingering presence. Sarah is found huddled in a corner, her body curled into a tight ball. Her eyes are open but see nothing, vacant windows to a mind that has been scoured clean. The terror has passed, leaving only an empty vessel behind. The final shot is of the hallway, long, dark, and utterly still. The dust motes dance in a solitary moonbeam, and the house settles back into its ancient slumber. The whispers are gone, for now, but the oppressive sense of dread remains, a permanent stain on the very fabric. They say some things are not meant to be seen by the human eye, yet they exist all around us, in a form closer to life itself than anything we know. To most, they are a source of fear and superstition, but to a select few, they are simply mushy. This is the story of one such man, a mushy master, and the delicate balance he strives to maintain. Through ancient, misty forests and over-forgotten mountain passes, a solitary figure wanders. His name is Ginkgo, and his path is one of perpetual motion, a journey without a destination. Clad in simple attire, with a wooden box strapped to his back, he moves through the primordial landscape. He is not just a traveler, but an observer, his thoughtful gaze taking in the subtle signs of nature, listening to the unheard whispers of the world. Each rustle of leaves, each ripple in the water holds a potential story, a sign of the Mushi that coexist with humanity, often unseen and misunderstood. His journey leads him to a secluded village, nestled deep within a quiet valley. A profound and unsettling stillness hangs in the air. The villagers move like somnambulists, their faces blank, their eyes holding a deep, unspoken confusion. A strange, phosphorescent moss creeps across wooden walls and stone paths, glowing with an ethereal, sickly light. The silence of the community is not one of peace, but of emptiness, as if something vital has been stolen from them, leaving behind mere shells of people. Jinko enters the village, his expression turning grave as he surveys the scene. The pervasive silence and the vacant stares of the inhabitants confirm his suspicions. He kneels, his gloved fingers gently touching the glowing moss, feeling the unnatural energy it radiates. He observes a child staring blankly at a toy, unable to recall its purpose, and an old woman looking at her own hands, as if they were foreign objects. It is clear that a Mushi is at work here, feeding on something precious and intangible. Following the faint traces of the Mushi's presence, Jinko's path takes him away from the village and towards a hidden spring, tucked away in an ancient, moss-covered grotto. There, suspended in the air above the clear water, is the source of the affliction, a shimmering, translucent entity resembling a great, slow-moving jellyfish. Faint, swirling lights, like motes of dust in a sunbeam, rise from the spring and are drawn into the creature. Jinko understands at once. These are the villagers' memories, and the Mushi is consuming them. Without aggression, Jinko begins his work. From his pack, he retrieves his kisaru pipe and a special blend of Mushi-repelling tobacco. He lights it, and a plume of fragrant smoke rises, coiling through the damper. The smoke is not a weapon, but a guide, a gentle persuasion. It envelops the memorizing Mushi, nudging it away from its food source, encouraging it to move on. The creature shimmers and drifts away from the spring, fading back into the unseen world. As the Mushi departs, the strange moss in the village begins to recede. Faint smiles return to the villagers' faces as fragments of memory a lover's touch, a child's laugh, a favorite song slowly flicker back into their minds, having restored the fragile balance. Jinko shoulders his pack and continues his endless journey, leaving behind a village slowly awakening from its long, silent dream.